Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. Before we begin today's episode of Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, I felt I should address a controversy that recently occurred on our Twitter page at @pizza@McD's. I wrote that using the word podcast to describe this program is no longer appropriate. Podcast is a portmanteau combining the words iPod and broadcast. As I'm sure you're aware, an iPod is not required to listen to this program. Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's is available on all manner of audio devices, from cellular telephones to both laptop and desktop computers. If I could think of any more devices, the list would almost certainly go on. And this program is not broadcast, but is rather obtained on demand by those whose inquisitive spirit compels them to embark upon this journey of discovery. In a subsequent Twitter post, I posited that Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's is more like a radio show distributed via the internet. But there is no portmanteau combining the words radio and internet, which has prompted several listeners to ask, what should Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's be called? Thankfully, I have come up with an answer. This is an investigative journalism program, or IJP. Please refer to it as such in any future correspondence and public or private statements. I hope with this information the controversy will finally be put to rest. Thank you. Welcome to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, the investigative journalism program, or IJP, where I ask the question, whatever happened to the pizza at McDonald's? I'm your host, Brian Thompson. Through the course of my investigation, a certain scenario has repeated itself. I ask someone, be he or she a McDonald's employee, a religious scholar, a Secret Service agent, or a common Joe or Jane America, if they remember when McDonald's served pizza. More often than not, the answer is no. Perhaps this is because of some collective memory suppression. Often, people erase painful memories from their minds as a coping mechanism. If one knew one would never again be able to enter a McDonald's and order a hot and cheesy personal or family-sized pizza without facing either a blank stare or a humiliating public shaming, one might have incentive to forget that McDonald's pizza was ever readily available. But another explanation occurred to me. Perhaps many of the people with whom I've spoken have no memory of McDonald's pizza because they never lived in a world where it existed. As absurd as it may sound, some living adults were not born until the mid-1990s, when McDonald's pizza was already receding into the mists of history. Theirs is a dark universe. But unlike Universal Pictures' dark universe, which is filled with mummies, Frankensteins, and Dr. Jekylls, the universe of the post-McDonald's pizza generation is a realm of ignorance, limited fast food choices, and mean-spirited memes. I wondered, would my investigation bear more fruit if I targeted for information those who I'm certain are old enough to conceivably remember when McDonald's served pizza, and might therefore have some valuable knowledge to impart? And if so, how do I contact these people? By luck or divine providence, the magazine with the largest circulation in North America happens to be targeted directly at those of retirement age. If I could get the word about my investigation out to the members of the Association for the Advancement of Retired People through their magazine, the AARP magazine, I might make some notable progress toward discovering whatever happened to pizza at McDonald's.
Welcome to AARP. This call may be recorded for quality. Are you interested in joining AARP?
Not at this time.
If you're interested in becoming an AARP member, say yes. If not, say no. Are you interested in joining AARP?
Not at this time.
If you're interested in becoming an AARP member, say yes or press 1. Otherwise, say no or press 2. Are you interested in joining AARP?
Not at this... No.
Please hold for the next available representative.
Welcome to AARP. My name is Penny. In order to better assist you, may I have your membership account number?
Hello, Penny. I do not have a membership account number as of right now because I am not a member of AARP, although I am open to the possibility in the future once I become an RP. My name is Brian Thompson. I'm an investigative journalist with an IJP called Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, and I'm trying to get in touch with the editors of AARP magazine. Is that something you can help me with?
We don't have a way to call them, but I do have, I think, an email address or a post office box.
Is this the appropriate contact information for someone looking to pitch them an idea for a story?
Yes.
I see.
So give me a moment to find it. Here we go. Story ID, ideas, article, pitches, query letter. Well, they say either submit it in writing to an email address or send it via postal mail. Want the email address?
Yes, please.
It's just AARP Magazine.
One moment, please. I'm sorry. I'm writing this down.
All right. AARP
R.
Magazine.
Oh, like the name of the magazine. AARP.
Mm-hmm.
AARP Magazine. Capital or lowercase letters?
AARP and M are capitalized. The rest is a lowercase.
Okay, I need to erase this then. 1 second. I'm sorry. Capital A, capital A, capital R, capital P, capital M, and what was the rest?
Lowercase AGAZINE.
Lowercase a, lowercase g, lowercase a. Did you say Z-I or Z-Y?
Z-I-N-E.
Lowercase
We're
Z.
trying to spell magazine.
Lowercase I, lowercase n, lowercase e. Okay, please continue.
At, and this is all lowercase,
At
AARP
lowercase a, R-P
.org.
dot borg.
So we've got AARP Magazine at aarp.org.
Okay, thank you for your help. Are you sure there isn't a phone number I can call, even to reach a subordinate of an editor, say a secretary or an intern or someone like that?
They don't have any phone numbers listed that we can give out.
I see. Well, may I ask you a personal question? Are you an RP yourself?
Yes, I am.
Great. So do you read AARP magazine?
I do.
Well, I'm an investigative journalist. Like I said, my name is Brian Thompson, and I'm investigating whatever happened to pizza at McDonald's. Do you happen to remember when McDonald's served pizza?
No, I do not.
This was in the late 80s to the early 90s. I believe you must have been an adult at the time. Does that ring a bell?
I lived in Iowa. We probably weren't that progressive, and I'm sure we never had pizza at McDonald's.
I'm not sure it's an issue of progressivism or conservatism. I believe it was just a nationwide program of serving delicious pizza, or at least from what I've been told, it was delicious. Anyway, would you be interested in reading an article about that investigation and about whatever happened to that pizza?
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
Would you mind terribly submitting in writing your interest in this article? I think it might help me with my pitch.
Okay, where would I send it?
Pizza at McDonald's at gmail.com. All lowercase letters.
And it is the pizza at McDonald's, is the at the real word?
The word AT, pizza at McDonald's, at sign, gmail.com.
Okay, I've got that.
I would very much appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, if I answered your questions today, then thanks for calling ARP. Have a great day now.
You too. I look forward to working together. Goodbye. Today's episode of Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's is brought to you by Harvest Snaps. Peas are peas, right? Hold on. What if peas are chips? It tastes like a pea, but it is a chip. Now you are eating your vegetables, but they are chips instead. Harvest Snaps. Proof that peas are chips. Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizza@mcdonalds@gmail.com, to our Twitter page at @pizza@mcd's, or through Facebook at facebook.com/pizza@mcd's. Discover our blog at pizza@mcd's.blogspot.com. Subscribe to our IJP on Apple Podcasts, and if you like the show, consider leaving a review. Please ignore the review from user Life on a Plate, who I suspect is an employee of the McDonald's Corporation. To provide financial support, visit patreon.com/pizza@mcd's. I'm Brian Thompson.